Hello, hello, hello. It is Rocket in here once more. And before I am going to talk about my topic for today, a little bit of a music. How's that? And that's my music. So, my topic for today is Red M&M. Is that you? Yes, yes, yes. And how am I going to say this? So I am belong to M&M Club, and one of the things that I noticed on the fan page of Facebook was people likes to share their items that are related to M&M, and I had watched it for a month. One thing I've noticed also is that all the people that it's in that group, they just like to share what they have, but they never talk about it. So I said, okay, this is kind of interesting how the activities on the page going. And one thing that they never had is that nobody bothers to dig deep into what they are sharing, beside that they are just sharing pictures. So I decided to take a different route, and instead of sharing my my collection, I decided to share them the things that I learned about M&Ms. And it's like, like the M&M chronology, I should say. And when I started posting about some facts about it, the groups, they started coming out, and they truly like the idea that I am teaching them. I am sharing something that they are not aware of. And for my first, I think what I'm going to do is I will go ahead and segment the podcast, the different characters and what they are. And I am going to tackle the red M&M. Here are some facts that probably most people doesn't know about it. And I did my research, and hang on. And I have a document that I am going to read based on what I discovered. So here's some facts about M&M, red M&M. His age, he says 30 something, but we've been checking it out, and nobody can get a response for how old is the red M&M. As far as his weight, his response was perfect for his shell size. His turn-ons, when people blindly follow his advice. Best feature, genius, IQ, and physical prowess. The best of both worlds. His shortcoming, thinks he knows more than he does. And also, the red M&M disappeared for a decade from 1976 because a Russian study linked red food dye to cancer in humans. Interesting enough. And then it was Paul Hetman, a then undergraduate at the University of Tennessee, that started the movement to bring back the color, and it came back in 1987. And what else did I found out as far as the M&M? Well, let's say the red M&M vanished 11 years ago. Long more than that, because of misplaced concern over food dyes that once again taking their right place among the tan, brown, yellow, orange, and green. The return of the red candies that melt in your mouth but not in your hand was prompted by a national outcry that included thousands of letters to the manufacturer and the formation of college campus societies. A spokesman from the Hackettstown-based M&M Mart said, "A few stores already have the red ones in stock now, but most won't carry them until February of that year." And this article actually came out in January 15, 1987, so it's been a long, long while. Okay, some of the facts also. The company has received letters from World War II veterans Remember that red M&Ms in GI ration and from people who learn how to count in grammar school when the candies, he said. And then the M&Ms is a hard brown coated over chocolate center were first made in 1941. Um, like what I said earlier, red M&Ms were discontinued in 1976 because of confusion and concern over red dye number 2, which was banned by federal regulator as a health risk. That's what they said. Then the red M&M contain red dye number 3 and 4s, which are considered safe. Didn't know that. Correspondence surged during the last 2 Christmas season when M&M Mars sold a limited number of package of green and red candies for the holidays. And going back to some of the people who responded to my post on the red M&M, and I am going through my timeline and see what they have to say. So, like I stated, red was discontinued from the traditional color blend in 1976, brought back in 1987. And one of the administrators of the group said that she posted a picture of the guy, and she noted at their 2017 Gatlinburg convention, their banquet speaker was Paul Hetman. He was the one who started a movement bringing back that time. So this is my podcast today on the red M&M, and as usual, this is Rocket saying, have a wonderful day. Bye.